All right. So, in the comments section of my last Tommy video, I believe it was the last one or the one before that, I said I would love to see him do something just completely out of left field, i.e. cover a Weird Al song. This is one of the songs I named. If you've never heard this song or you've never heard a Weird Al song, the love and detail and attention in this song, in a Weird Al song, is friggin' brilliant. So, the chorus of this, you're going to hear in a minute. There are 4 parts in the chorus. It's him, and him again, like kind of, I don't want to say they're going back and forth, but he's playing off of himself. And then behind that, there's a choir. And then there's another choir, probably the same choir. And they're playing off of themselves or against themselves. And all 4 of those parts are in the same part. And it's like, how do I explain this? It's all 4 of those parts make the entire chorus. Because if you take out 3 parts, you get, well, you'll see. It's super, like, the first time I heard this, I didn't really pick up on it because it's so complex and, like, so detailed. And then there's another part where he starts naming off everything. I don't know if it's everything, but it's most things in a hardware store, and the speed and detail and the enunciation of him naming those things at the speed he does is beyond insane. So, before I get going, be sure to subscribe. It helps me out so much. If you've never heard this song, buckle up. He also kind of backs himself in the verse too.
Nothing ever happens in this town, feeling low down. Not a lot to do around here. I thought that I would go right out of my mind until a friend told me the news. He said, hey, you know that they can lock right beside the gas station while somebody bought it, and on the spot they're going to build a shop where we can go buy bolts and screws. Since then I've been walking on air. I can barely brush my teeth or comb my hair because I'm so excited and I really don't care. I've been waiting since last June for this day to finally arrive. I'm so happy now just to be alive. Any minute now I'm gonna be inside. Well, I hope they open soon. I can't wait. No, I can't wait.
He also has the people of the band backing him. This is just the pre-chorus, but hold on. I think there's at least 3, but I'm pretty sure there's 4 for the chorus. Okay.
They gonna open up that door.
Right here.
I'm going to the hardware. I'm going really going to the going. I'm going to the yes, I'm going to the hardware store. In my sleeping bag, I camped it overnight right in front of the store. Then as soon as it was light out, I pressed my nose right up against the glass. You know I had to be first in line. Gonna get me a flashlight and a broom on, a pair of pliers for every single room in my house. See those axons very, very soon. One of them will be all mine. Got the name tags walking down the aisles. Rows of garden hoses that go on for miles and miles. Brand new soccer wrenches and a plethora of styles all arranged alphabetically. And they're doing a promotional stunt. There's a great big purple sign out front that says every 27th customer will get a ball peen hammer free.
I was so big into Weird Al when I was a kid. I will still listen to Weird Al. This is by far my favorite song he has ever done. And the part it's actually coming up where he names everything, I try to listen because I've heard people say it. When he starts naming everything, I'm fairly certain he does it in one breath.
I can't wait.
That's why he doesn't do it live.
I can't wait. When are they gonna open up that door? I'm going to
Yeah, there's four. Here we go. Here we go.
Would you look at all that stuff?
This came out, I bet I'm just preparing myself because this makes me so beyond happy. This came out and I think it came out in 2004. I'm pretty sure it did. But you didn't hear him do stuff like this. Like, ever. He obviously had his own originals, some amazing originals. Albuquerque. Ooh. But he surprised everybody with this because from start to finish, he didn't slow down on this song. Just full tilt the whole way. And this next part, it's the kind of part where you're holding your breath with him. Okay, you ready? Okay, back it up.
Would you look at all that stuff? They got Allen wrenches, turbo feeders, toilet seats, electric heaters, trash compactors, juices, tractors, shower rods, and water meters, walkie-talkies, copper wires, safety goggles, radio tires, BB pellets, rubber mallets, fans, and dehumidifiers, picture hangers, paper cutters, waffle irons, window shutters, paint removers, window louvers, masking tape, and plastic cutters, kitchen faucets, folding tables, weather stripping, jumper cables, hooks and tackle, ground spackle, power fonders, spoons and ladles, exercise for fumigation, high performance lubrication, metal roofing, waterproofing, multi-purpose insulation, air compressors, brass connectors, wrecking chisels, smoke detectors, higher gauges, sensor cages, thermostats, and bug deflectors, trailer hitching, magnetizers, automatic circumcisers, tennis rackets, angle brackets, Duracells, and energizers, soffit panels, circuit breakers, vacuum cleaners, coffee makers, calculators, generators, matching salt and pepper shakers.
Nobody expected him to do that. I'm going back. I need to listen to that again.
All that stuff. They got Allen wrenches, turbo feeders, toilet seats, electric heaters, trash compactors, juices, tractors, shower rods, and water meters, walkie-talkies, copper wires, safety goggles, radio tires, BB pellets, rubber mallets, fans, and dehumidifiers, picture hangers, paper cutters, waffle irons, window shutters, paint removers, window louvers, masking tape, and plastic cutters, kitchen faucets, folding tables, weather stripping, jumper cables, hooks and tackle, ground spackle, power fonders, spoons and ladles, exercise for fumigation, high performance lubrication, metal roofing, waterproofing, multi-purpose insulation, air compressors, brass connectors, wrecking chisels, smoke detectors, higher gauges, sensor cages, thermostats, and bug deflectors, trailer hitching, magnetizers, automatic circumcisers, tennis rackets, angle brackets, Duracells, and energizers, soffit panels, circuit breakers, vacuum cleaners, coffee makers, calculators, generators, matching salt and pepper shakers.
That right there is why it's my favorite song he has. He just goes off. And it's like he's naming things in hardware store. And he's making them rhyme. And giving them to you so fast. Like rapid fire. And this final chorus is like the chorus. Where it's just, the whole thing's perfectly layered. But like this one is something special. If you've never heard that song, but you've heard Weird Al, because like I was super into him when I was younger. Like Running with Scissors is such a friggin' good album. It has The Saga Begins, which is a a parody of American Pie. Jerry Springer, which is a parody of 1 Week by Bare Naked Ladies. Pretty Fly for a Rabbi, Pretty Fly for a White Guy, and then he has his originals like Albuquerque, Truck Driving, the Truck Driving Song, I think is what it's called. The Truck Driver's Song. That's Your Horoscope for Today. It's just, love that album. And then he came out with this. There has been, from what I've heard, there has been no indication before this that he could do that. Like, none. He could sing fast because he's a little bit quicker in Albuquerque because that is literally a story. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it. It's awesome. But doing that, layering himself, having the choir there, just naming off everything, and I'm pretty sure that was one breath. Everything in a hardware store, and to memorize that is just insane. He's a legend for a reason. But that was Hardware Store by Weird Al. I wanted everyone that hasn't heard it to hear it, because I would love to see Tommy Johansson just out of the blue just cover Hardware Store or something like one of his originals, namely that one because it's my favorite. But that's it for now. That's it. That's all. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you again real soon. I will love that song more and more every single time I hear it. Later.